I just received a comment from someone, I guess a bit of a challenge about the whole idea of conversational copywriting. And he says, hey, a conversation is a two-way thing. It's between two or more people. How can you be conversational when you're writing a web page or a sales page? Yep, I agree. You're not actually in conversation with your audience when you're writing a page for a website, social media, whatever. But you can choose to write in a conversational manner, in a conversational tone. We all of us adjust the way that we communicate depending on our audience. The way you speak to your boss in the morning is not going to be exactly the same way you speak to your kids in the evening. You're going to adjust your language, adjust the vocabulary, adjust the structure and the purpose. Everything changes when you have a different audience. Online, if you're writing a website, on a home page, you may be, I don't know, fairly formal, maybe editorial styles, fairly objective. On the about page of a company's page, maybe you'll be tempted to go kind of all corporate on that language. And then you're going to have a sales page, and maybe you're going to go kind of all out Mad Men in your face, the hard selling approach. So you can constantly be adjusting the way in which you write, the way in which you choose to write. And one of those choices can be, hey, I'm going to be conversational in the way I write. And what I mean by that is that if I'm writing a web page, I'm not just like writing it in isolation. I'm imagining the person on the other side reading this. Who is this person? And then I imagine myself in conversation with that person, so that whatever it is I'm trying to communicate on that page, I imagine to myself, hey, how would I share this information if I were in conversation with this kind of avatar, this imaginary person who represents the audience I'm writing to. So that's my choice. I'm going to write in a conversational manner. And when I do that, it breaks down all kinds of barriers. It kind of reduces a lot of friction. It kind of signals empathy. It makes people think, hey, these people get me. All right, because I'm not doing the distant corporate thing. I'm not doing the sales thing where people kind of pull up filters and think, oh my goodness, stay away from me. I am being conversational, as if we were talking over coffee. So I hope that answers the question that while no, we're not always in conversation when we're using conversational text or conversational copy, we can be conversational in our tone. And if you down below, there's a link to a much longer piece I wrote on this subject and the different types of writing we can get into online and the place of conversational copywriting in there. Okay, thanks.